Hi. Hello. Habari. How are you? Good morning, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good evening, depending on wherever you are. Let me hope that you are doing so well. Let me hope that God is always with us and He is actually guiding us in the correct direction. Let me hope wherever you are peaceful and healthy. That is what I always wish my organic brothers and sisters, my organic friends. This is Cohero Senior once more, back to you. And very much humbled to be with you and share with you, agree and disagree, discuss, and actually go ahead and see this the direction of this YouTube platform. Ladies and gentlemen, I once more say thank you for those who are always subscribing, commenting, and sharing with me, for those who are encouraging me, and even those who are criticizing and commenting negatively, because there is no road without friction. If there is no friction, no tire can run on a road. We have to depend on one another. You say yes, you say no, we agree, we disagree. And thank you very much, Cohera team, wherever you are. I really recognize you and always wishing you the best of luck, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are. My organic sisters and brothers from USA, from UK, my brothers from UK, from Canada, my sisters from Nigeria, my sister, Madam Adiole, wherever you are, my dear, heartfelt friend, Caroline Acheng, wherever you are, Oimore. Oh, thank you very much. Uh, I had apologized that my device is not so accurate, but I always go through your comments, but I cannot write until when uh, I will be in the correct position. But all in all, I have read all your comments and thank you very much, because I was trying to inquire. I was trying to appeal to you to discuss over this issue of the whether my brother was trying to use uh, the a young lady and a young man to acquire wealth and then abandon them because he doesn't seem interested to actually join them whenever they are in need. I saw one commenter saying that he is ever busy. Let me tell you that that is not actually. You cannot be busy more than catering for the interest of your children. No matter how much busy you are, you cannot be busy not to attend such a homecoming ceremony where Maro was giving a soup. Ah no, that one I'm not convinced. And on that today, may I today go to the party which Maro held. Oh Jesus, there is rain. I don't know whether we are going to listen to one another. Yes, Marwa held a party whereby he opened the gate when he was giving a soup. And thank you for noticing that the policemen who were there were not actually in a bad. They were only invited also to join Marwa's family to take a soup and witness taking of the soup. So they were not there for any bad omen. That is good. I saw the comments. And that is always what I am appealing to, that brotherhood and the neighborhood. So just excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Rain intervened. Rain interfered with our video, but it is now over. Yeah, I was saying it was a good gesture that the policemen attended the party with no bad intentions, because those are also our brothers and sisters who we are supposed to share as neighbors. That's very good. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, you remember there is a time I made a video which I was actually appealing to Marwa not to create a curse on his family by maybe uh, taking the donors' gifts. There was this donor who had given out some supplies to be distributed among the villages, the needy villagers. I think he's called, I don't know, French town boy or somebody of that kind. And Marwa was actually the main player, whereby the cargo came and reached his home. So he was responsible to make sure that the supplies reached every vulnerable person who was in need. So I made a video actually appealing that because there are some people who had complained that Marwa's family was biased, that they had taken the supplies by themselves, that he had, they said Marwa had appealed to his close friends and relatives to come for the supplies, and neglecting the neighbors and those people who are perceived to be his haters, and those who are perceived to be his negative commenters. So there was that complaint. So it compelled me to make such a comment. And I even gave an example of a missionary center at Komotobo, where these gifts have caused a lot of disaster, because none of those members who were hiding the gifts or the donors' gifts is still alive. Now, so after making that one, I thought the message had gone. Till now, when the party was being held, that is when I saw Marwa distributing these gifts. Ladies and gentlemen, when we are in this YouTube, let us not try to be biased. No. I thought these reactions are supposed to be very realistic and say the truth. So those people who are saying that Marwa had gifted his close friends and the family, I think they are proven wrong. Because according to me, I followed Marwa's clips. All cadre of people. Marwa opened the gate open. All those people who are his neighbors attended. Oh, Jesus, the rains. Yeah, there is this interference of rains, but all in all, these are God's blessings. We cannot blame him. In Korea land, it is now very green. The maize are growing and doing well. So I saw Marwa supervising and organizing, supervising the children. There were so many children there who had come free of charge. I saw all the women, all the ladies. I saw even old men. I saw young men around in Marwa's compound. And these people, according to how I followed Marwa, these people ate to their fill. Because children, I could see children, even another one who was somehow, Marwa organizing him and giving. You see, this is what I have always been appealing for. That there is no island person. Nobody should live in an island. Thank you very much, Marwa, for opening the gates for those people who are saying that you had grabbed the donors' gifts to the villagers. That is actually not true. Because after all this eating and the very organized party, people ate, taking the soup and everybody eating. Then I saw Marwa distributing and actually giving the children, selecting, giving them the clothes, giving them whatever the gifts each and everyone was selecting. So what am I saying? I think sometimes you should not comment over somebody on your personal grounds or on your personal certification. Those people who are saying that Marwa had actually grabbed and taken the gifts, the donors' gifts, are wrong. So I am saying, please, you are wrong to crucify Marwa, to say that he never distributed the gifts. I could see, even old friends, for example, like Murimi. Murimi had selected good clothes, USA, whatever, inside coats, overalls. Somebody like Joseph. Those are friends. Those are all friends. So if you feel those are okay, there were these shoes. There was these shoes. I don't know that one is Joseph or who. And I even saw Marwa instructing him to take, I don't know for who, Mayuguno. So ladies and gentlemen, let us be fair to one another. Call a spade a spade. Not simply because you are in platform, you are in YouTube platform, that you must say lies. No, don't do that. I prove you wrong because it is very practical what I saw Marwa doing. He distributed the gifts fairly to each and every person who had attended the party. So if you felt you could not attend that party, then that is your personal feeling. But for the villagers, And this is what I have always appealed. And this one is going to bring peace. This one is going to bring peace. Marwa, remember, people are born with different feelings. There are people who are born who do not want people near them. They want to be themselves. And that thing is in blood, that you are very private, you don't want to share anything with anybody. And there are those people who are people of the people. There are those people who are people for the people and with the people, who cannot do anything without the people, who are always eating with people. And that one is genetical, that one is in blood. You naturally love people. And that is what I expect Marwa to be. I have always predicted that. Let anybody insult me, but one time, one day in the future, there will be something more than what I am seeing. So I always encourage you to eat with the people, share with the people, be the person of the people, be a man with the people and for the people. Look for them. Let them look for you, share. Let us bring sanity. Now that you are back from Argentina, please bring calm. The complaints of machete, the complaints of arrests, the complaints of actually arrests and whatever, you should disapprove those people. Because I sometimes say that maybe people were out to tarnish your name because you are not around. Now that you are around, thank you very much for what I saw. With an exception of Ernesto's father and Mogesi's father. Remember, one day I made a video and I said one day there will be a smell of a meat in your house, and your neighbor will be eating saltless and sugarless drinks and vegetables. And that smell will hover all over the village. It will not augur well always when the smell is sweetly smelling all over the village and your neighbor is sleeping without food. That is what happened to your party. As you can see, it provoked Mogesi's father to jump over the perimeter wall so that he can eat. That is an old man. That is an elder. If I were you, I wouldn't have related him with his sons and then you tell him to go out. You wouldn't have done that. Could it be that gentleman is not in any way related with his son's relationship with you? Could it be he doesn't know what you people, where you are with his sons? Could it be even his sons are not taking care of him? That is why he had to come to your home as a neighbor and eat. Luckily enough that you discovered him when he had already eaten. But in fact, you will have given him even a single coat or trouser. So wherever you are, if you get me, please make a point of giving that old man at least a good jacket or a good coat, a fatherly coat. You wouldn't have related him with his children because he was so innocent. I even heard Marwa asking him that, did you sell me your land? And the old man said no. So it's only that you became emotional, but sometimes you have to be very selective. Don't judge people collectively. People differ. Maybe the sons are not very close to their father. And remember, That is an elder. You could be as well his son. Be his son. So you wouldn't have done that. But I appeal that if there is anything, remaining, please make sure that Mogesi's father has gotten something. Those are your neighbors. Neighbors are given to you by God. Neighbors surround you by nature. You never know. I said one day, even Maisha will be saved by a neighbor. There is no way out. So I appeal that you iron out any enmity surrounding you, and become a person of the people. Eat with the people, share with the people, so that you progress well, very peacefully. There you go ahead. Whoever will talk about you in a wrong manner, always God will protect you. So for this one here, I think what you do, please revise your mind and give this old man at least a good court. A good court. And I appeal, I appeal that I have always appealed that the Nyabohansi people, this kind of a drinking, because there is something I am trying to make a follow-up. Somebody somewhere said that Marwa used to manipulate people with the money. They go and drink so that he grabs the land. This old man here, Mogesi's father, is an evidence. This is an evidence. They are selling voluntarily. If someone comes and tells me, give me money, I want to, and I have the capacity of buying that piece of land, I will. That is an old man. I even saw somebody saying that it is because Mogesi's father, the children, his sons are mistreating him. They are not close to him. That is why he has sold all that land. So what am I saying? I am saying that, Lord, don't always judge Marwa wrongly when he is not wrong, even when he is not wrong. I am trying to not to be biased in a way. Call a spade a spade. Where Marwa is wrong, we shall tell him. We shall have to advise him. But there are some cases like this one where people are not actually honest. They are not honest on this donors' gifts to the village. Otherwise, Marwa, thank you for hosting the villagers. Thank you for them to drink, for drinking and eating from your compound. Thank you for giving them gifts, and just to continue that way. Any correction we shall. We are not. We are here for corrections as an elder. So otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I once more appeal that let people not crucify Marwa for some issues he has not done. Otherwise, thank you very much. Let me rest my video there.